This is a observation on, even an oversight on my part. As far as I'm concerned, I could never ever date a religious person because I'll be trying to persuade that person that any kind of religious, belief in God or the existence of an afterlife, spirits, ghosts. I'd be trying to always persuade it that doesn't exist. Okay, well she'll be pulling me towards her way of life, which is all of that I'm trying to persuade it doesn't exist. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, that me and that person cannot coexist. Okay, we can be friends and we can have debates about it. Okay, but as a couple, it's impossible for me anyway. Another experience that was so many of my exes. Okay, so many of them, and especially the last one. She was getting deep into religion. And I was pulling her away from that, okay? And it kind of explains, I think, the reason why we had to go separate ways. And it will remain that way, okay? Just because of that, I cannot be a Christian and she cannot be an atheist, okay? Now, that also works for somebody sitting on the fence. They don't really know, they kind of, it's called agnostic, maybe, I'm not even sure. Someone that's maybe doesn't really think, I don't know, even just someone sitting on the fence. They have maybe brought up in the church, but you know what? It's not really for them. Okay. Now, me, I could never date a person like that. Okay. Either out of church or they're in. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, because people like that, they do my head in. Okay. They can't make up their mind, and it causes me to have issues. Okay. So that's just an oversight on my part. About some of the relationships that I've kind of had, and which explains the reason why all of my relationships to a certain degree broke down. Okay, and they also, anyway, all I know is I'll never date a spiritual person ever again. Either you're putting that to bed, putting it to rest for good, or you go in that direction. You see what I'm saying? If you're going in that direction, it cannot work between me and you. I wouldn't even consider you. But if you're coming my way, forgetting about all that, I don't know. I don't want to be using derogatory words, but to me it's nonsense. So if you come in my way, then we can make it work. Okay? And so I don't understand how some people talk about one parent is an atheist and the other person is religious or whatever. I don't understand that because it could never work with me. So, just an oversight.